Good morning and welcome back to the Livingston Parish News Morning Show. My name is McHugh David, publisher and editor of the news. Appreciate you joining us this morning. If you're watching us live, thanks for that. If you're watching this video later on Facebook or watching it on our website, we appreciate that as well. You can watch these shows on our website, www.livingstonparishnewscom/podcast. If you ever miss them the first time around, don't have time to listen in the morning or don't want to listen on the way to work, anything like that, we upload audio and video versions to the website, excuse me, and processed audio, so it sounds a lot better, or you can watch the video as well. Please remember that we have canceled the Livingston Parish News afternoon show at 4:30 p.m. Just wasn't quite getting the traction that we were after, but we will continue doing these morning shows every morning at 7:30 a.m. So thanks for joining us today. Please remember that the news is on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. We're also online, as mentioned, and we are once a week in print. So let's start off with your traffic for this morning. And it's looking like a rough morning, even though it's going to be a beautiful day today. Traffic is backed up already on I-12 westbound past Jubin Road. Heavy delays on 190 heading into Baton Rouge as coming into Old River Road, 4-H Club Road, and 190. There is a traffic accident before the O'Neill Lane exit, which is what is causing those delays and a lot of people to drop off and head down 190. Small delays in Watson as folks funnel out, and small delays on 64 heading into Central, so that may be your best way to get into Baton Rouge today, as delays on 190 are well past Jubin Road, as folks are just trying to stay off the interstate and go down 190 to get into Baton Rouge. So please try to find, either go down 64 or maybe call your boss and tell them that you'll be in a little late today. It's currently 58 degrees outside. 75 is your high today, is that those storms rolled through. 49 for a low, so it's going to be low. It's going to be real cold tonight. Some good gumbo weather. But it will stay in that range for a few days. Get a little warmer on Friday in the morning, and then some heavy thunderstorms are going to bring in some more cool weather. It's going to be pretty good weather, pretty good temperatures. 68 degrees is your high, 53 is your low for that Auburn game this Saturday. Jumping into it, the news is currently running the Cool Cats competition. If you don't know about it, we, much like the Lazy Dogs of summer, we take the Cool Cats of fall and winter. Just submit some pictures of your cat either trying to stay cool or being cool, whatever. We leave it up to your interpretation. We will leave a link on this live video on Facebook to let you know. We've also pinned it on our Facebook page if you can't find it. Taking all submissions, no need to log in. Just go in, send us your name, your email, and a picture of your cat. And we will be having a voting process sometime in the next couple of weeks, so please check that out. The French Settlement Bridge, which was initially believed to maybe start in late 2020, maybe even into 2021, is now appears it might start in spring of 2020. The Department of Transportation Development announced yesterday that they would be letting out bids in November, which, based on utility relocation, which they're not sure it'll be much. I know ETEL's in the area and that kind of thing. Excuse me. That project may start in as early as spring of 2020. It's a $21.3 million project to build a new bridge just south of French Settlement over the Amiot River. There will be no road closures, as the bridge is going to be built adjacent to the old one. So that'll be helpful for those of you that travel through the area. Aren't a whole lot of detours there. So of course, will be nice that you don't have to go all the way around to miss that section. Construction will take 2 to 3 years. DOT is asking anyone in the area, as they're driving pilings, starting maybe in the spring, if you can hear it in French Settlement, if you live nearby, if they're doing it during odd hours, to give the Department of Transportation Development a call, because they're not supposed to be doing that. So please pay attention to that as that construction starts. Pardon me, I'm having a little trouble this morning, as I'm sure y'all can tell. The school board is offering a new training session for anybody who is interested in driving buses. That has been a problem, is finding enough bus drivers and finding enough buses to support the huge number of kids that are going to and fro from Livingston Parish schools every day. It's a huge percentage of the population, of the school-born population, that uses the bus system every day. Something along the line of, I think out of 26,000 students, 25,000 ride the bus. So, trying to make sure that they have enough bus drivers and enough buses has always been a big deal. If you're interested in that, you can call 225-686-4260 or visit www.lpsb.org. Applicants must be 21 years of age, able to pass a drug screen and a DOT physical, and they must have a good driving record. Training will be at 13909 Florida Boulevard, which is the school board offices in Livingston. And trainees must be present every day for the entire 4 hours to pass. It is a multi-day course from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. every night, beginning on November 4th, running through the 7th, then the 11th through the 14th, and finally on the 18th and 19th. The City of Walker this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., specifically the Walker Police Department will be holding a National Take Back Day where you can bring any prescription drugs that you have that you're no longer taking or using and turn them into the police, no questions asked. They will weigh them, secure them, and send them off to the DEA for incineration. If you have, used to have to take something for post-surgery or anything like that, and you're no longer taking it, the idea is to try to keep it out of the hands of kids or anybody in your family. There's no reason to just leave it around for a chance for someone to just pick it up and take it. So again, that'll be this Saturday, October 26th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Bring your drugs into the Walker Police Department. They will dispose of them for you, no questions asked. Cross country, we have the parish meet coming up here on Wednesday, and Live Oak is looking to continue their run. So far, for 5 years, they've kind of come out on top just about every year, and now they're looking to round that out. You can read about that, www.livingstonparishnews.com/sports. There's a story there from Mr. Adam Henderson. The statewide football rankings came out again for this week. Walker, after that big win at Live Oak, has remained in the conversation for the top 16 in 5A. Live Oak's got work to do over the last few weeks of the season to secure a home game at the end of the season. And of course, Walker's still got to win out and still some tough games. They have Central this week. Please remember that we do a football show. It will be, we do it on Wednesday and release it on Thursday. Please keep an eye out for that, as it will be coming out here in just a couple of days. Denham Springs released their Christmas in the Village schedule. That was yesterday. There's lots going on every year. Starts with the lighting of the Christmas tree the day after Thanksgiving on Friday, November 29th. And then they roll through all sorts of stuff. And that's 6 p.m. at Old City Hall. They carry over to the next day where they have sort of a local Saturday or small business Saturday shopping event in downtown Denham Springs. And then Holiday and Chef's Evening on December 5th. Annual Christmas Parade on Saturday, December 14th. And they have a lighting of the Christmas tree by Kiwanis, who also does the Christmas Parade, on Thursday, December 12th. And finally, the SAD members, or Students Against Destructive Decisions, will conclude the events on Saturday, December 21st with a nativity scene. So please try to keep an eye on everything that's going on in Denham Springs during the holiday season. Thanksgiving will be here before you know it, and then we'll be rolling right into the Christmas season. Hannah Gautreaux of Maurepas was named the Livingston Parish Fair Queen for 2019. There were a ton of winners. We finally got those pictures. You can find them at www.livingstonparishnews.com/living. There's a full list of all the Livingston Parish Fair pageant winners for boys ages 0 to 4 and girls ages 0 to 25. So please check that out. And again, congratulations to Miss Hannah Gautreaux, who was, again, a graduate of Maurepas, for being crowned the 2019 Livingston Parish Fair Queen. One more time with a look at your traffic before we let you go this morning. Things are just getting worse because of that accident. Delays are now halfway between Juban and Walker on I-12 westbound. They are also halfway between Juban and Walker on 190, as folks are just trying to get through there, trying to get to work here in the morning. Heavy delays in Denham Springs, in and around Denham Springs High School and Denham Springs Elementary as kids are getting dropped off. And heavy delays on 190 in Denham Springs, as well as 4-H Club Road and Old River Road, as folks are trying to avoid getting on the interstate and using 190 to get into Baton Rouge. Again, it is roughly 60 degrees outside. 75 degrees is your high today. It will be sunny today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Chance of thunderstorms on Friday, as we expect another cool front to come through. Once again, my name is McHugh David, publisher and editor of the news. Appreciate you joining us this morning on the Livingston Parish News Morning Show. We hope you enjoy it. If you can't catch these shows, remember you can catch them online, www.livingstonparishnnews.com/podcast. They are free there. We have audio and video versions. We're also on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Check us out in those places. We are once a week in print. Thanks again for joining us on this Tuesday morning. We hope you have a great day. Please enjoy the weather. We are sorry about the accident, but we hope that clears up if you are heading into the Baton Rouge area.